Hey guys, happy Friday. Miss Bowman and I are really sad that we can't be with you to fill out this fabulous chart, but we're getting the classrooms ready for you to return. So that's even more exciting. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to talk to you about the four main types of fronts. You should have, before you started working on this chart, watched a video. So, you should have a little bit of background knowledge about fronts. But I'm going to give you some more. So, our first type of front that we're going to start out with is called a cold front. Okay. So, it is called a cold front. The cold front looks like this, and it kind of looks like it has mountains, y'all. So I kind of think about like the mountains are cold. So that's what I think about when I see a cold front. And you're going to see them colored in blue like this because blue, I think of blue as kind of like ice cold. All right. Now, when we look at the front, the arrows on the front are pointing in the direction in which the front is moving. So, if the direction of the front is going this way, this is what's going to happen. We have a cold air mass. Okay, so I have a cold air mass that's coming forward, and the warm air is going to go up and over, and the cold air is going to basically plow through and make the air colder. Now, when that front comes through, during that front, when that front takes place, we are going to have some violent storms. Okay. So, violent storms can take place when a cold front comes through. Then, after those violent storms come through, we'll have fair and cooler weather. So when all of that comes through, you'll get that fair and cooler weather. Like after the storm, if it's really hot and really sunny out, we have a storm, then that storm goes through and it makes the air cooler. Okay. So that is about the cold front. Now I'm going to take you to the next one. What's the opposite of cold? Warm. We're going to the warm front. And I'm going to put that warm front in red because that warm, hot air. And then I think these look like little suns. They're kind of like little half suns coming up, over the horizon. So that's what that warm front looks like. If you would like to color that in with me. So we got that warm front. You can put some little sunshines. See, warm front, hot, sunshine. You get it? All right. Next, we're going to talk about the direction of the front. And again, the way that the circles are moving is the direction the front is going. So if this is the direction of the front, okay, I have warm air. Okay, so I have a cold air mass here. Let's put the cold air. So if the cold air mass is here and it's going this way, the warm air mass is basically coming in and squashing the cold air. So the warm air mass is basically like pile driving down that cold air mass and pushing it out. Now, in that warm front, we're going to have rain, and you're going to have rain, some rain showers. Okay. But when the rain showers go, we're going to have warmer and more humid weather. Okay. So the difference in these two, when the warm front comes in, we're going to have that hot, like sticky weather. And then after a cold front comes through, you're going to get that cool, crisp weather. Okay. Now, the next front I'm going to talk to you about is a stationary front. Okay. On this stationary front It's kind of cool too. So we are going to do stationary like this. You'll see why I'm writing it like this in just a minute. All right. Miss Lamont wrote stationary back and forth and back and forth and back and forth because stationary is like a battle. Okay. So stationary, I've got my front here. Okay. I have my cold on one side and I have my warm on another side, my cold, and then my warm. Okay. So the cold and the warm air, boys and girls, are basically, I've got cold air here and I've got warm air here. And we're battling like we are full on battle because we're fighting to see who's the stronger, the warm front or the cold front. Now, when we get those stationary fronts, it's kind of a pain because when we get those stationary fronts, we have many days of almost continuous precipitation. Y'all know we live in Eastern North Carolina. We get those continuous precipitations. People, those weather fronts must like to fight here in Eastern North Carolina. That's all I got to say. Now, so then after the stationary front goes through, precipitation usually continues. It's going to continue for a while. All right, next is an occluded front. Okay, now we're going to talk about what happens during an occluded front. In an occluded front, we're not battling like a stationary front. You've got both your cold and warm air masses, okay? But in this front, if the direction of the front is this way, you've got cold air here and cold air here. And then you've got the warm above it. So they're kind of in a battle too. So you've kind of got some areas of cold, some areas of warm. You're going to get light rain, or you could get snow with this or other precipitation. And after the occluded front goes through, you're going to get fair and cooler weather. All right, boys and girls. So there is your mini introduction on fronts. Again, we are getting our classrooms ready and we're looking so forward to see you guys either on Monday if you're an A person or on Thursday if you're a B. Talk to you later. Bye.